Shalom. All praise is due to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem Rach Kwadash. The honors to the elect apostle, bishops, elders, that great millstone, every well. Shalom to like Ak out there doing this work in sincerity and truth, and not for vainglory in season out of season. Shalom to the elect of the 12 tribes of Israel, which are the elect of you so-called Negroes, West Indian Haitians, Latinos, Hispanics, Native Americans, and Seminole Indians scattered through the four corners of the earth. I was just watching an older video, and these women, they're gonna get some serious humbling. Okay, they're gonna get some serious humbling by Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai is gonna use Esau, his sword. Who's Esau? Esau is the so-called white man. Okay, which is his sword, by bringing on a famine, meaning no food. So they're gonna have to go for a man, but they're gonna go for a man of the Lord. Okay, of you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, West Indian Haitians, Latinos, and Native Americans, and Seminole Indians. Okay, and he's gonna do it through Esau, as well as these diseases that's gonna come out. And just the time of Jacob's trouble, where it's gonna be lawlessness, and it's gonna be anarchy, and a black woman is gonna be humbled. Well, all these women are gonna be humbled. Negro, West Indian, Haitian, Latino, Hispanic, Native American women, some Indian women are gonna be humbled. But especially the so-called black woman. Now, this was set up from the beginning. Okay, so I just want to read it right quick. This is Genesis, the 3rd chapter and the 16th verse. Okay, it says, "Unto the woman, he said, I will greatly multiply thy sorrow and thy conception," meaning that's why they have the birth pains when they're having a baby. Okay, when a baby is coming out of their womb, which a man's seed, his sperm, put it in her womb. Okay, so let's get that straight. All right. Ain't no mama's baby, father maybe bullshit. All right. Okay, a man put his sperm in her, and then the sperm grew in her womb, and then the baby came through her womb, right? So she's gonna have sorrow, meaning she's gonna have pain. Okay, that's why women have a lot of pain when they have babies. Okay. It says, "Thou shalt bring forth children." It says, excuse me. "Unto the woman, he said, I will greatly multiply thy sorrow and thy conception." Unto the woman, he said, "I will greatly multiply thy sorrow and thy conception. And sorrow thou shalt bring forth children. And thy desire shall be to thy husband, and he shall rule over thee." So don't worry about it, brothers. The black woman, she's going to get right back in order. You wait till time of Jacob's trouble. She's going to get right back in order, yo. And if she don't, she's going to die. The Most High, Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, going to put her to death, and she'll come back in the kingdom, and she'll be in complete, utter obedience unto her so-called black man. All right? West Indian, Haitian, Latino, Hispanic, Native American, Seminole Indian man. Okay? And we're going to rule over them, but within righteousness. All right? According to the Lord's statute commandments. Hope you've been edified with that. Shalom.